That is a beautiful sky going on right there. I just fast traveled to Riverwood after taking care of the running around. I realized what happened, why I wasn't getting the quest text from Farengar. It's because I had to go back to Jarl Balgruuf, and he then told me to go talk to Farengar. After giving me some stuff, I sold the stuff, was able to buy one more spell, which will help me out in Bleak Falls Barrow. But I wanted to show this. This is stuff that I can make from a mod, and you need, for each of them, you need 3 leather scraps and 4 leather strips. I currently have, let's see, how many do I have? I have 4 leather strips. So there are 3 of these things that I can make, and they all stack, but they're different appearances. Like the satchels, I can only make 1 of those and wear it at any time because the satchels all replace each other. But I can make the satchel, the side bag, and the pouch, and they all stack. So I just need to make 2 more of these. And then I can make the small side bag here, carrying capacity increased 25 points. I can make the belt pouch, carrying capacity increased 25 points. And I'm going to make the enchanter's satchel. Magicka regenerates 100% faster. That takes care of those. I could make wedding finery, but I don't want to run around wearing wedding finery. So if I go over here, I have belt pouches, satchel, and side bag. So there's 50 carrying capacity and 100% faster magicka regen. And if I take off the cape, you can see the pouch, which is part of the armor. But then down here next to my hand is the side bag, I believe. If I face that way, you can see behind the satchel as part of the armor, you can see the small pouches, and over here on this side under my hand, you can see the satchel. So they actually show up on your person, and that's why you can only have 1 satchel of any type at a time. And figured I would show that off before I ran up to Bleak Falls Barrow. Some of the things that I need to do are like it's alteration. It's the oh, I didn't actually learn it. I bought the book, but I didn't read it. And I read all these crafting manuals just so I would have read them. It's prepare for adventure. It cost me like 152 gold based out of what he had sold me. So I guess with this, he gave me something that was worth a little bit over 160, 170 gold, because I think I had 17 left after buying spells from Farengar last time. Caught the thing from Balgruuf, sold it, bought the book, have this much left. So prepare for adventure creates enchanted mage items, robes, circlet, boots, and staff. I don't have boots, I don't have a circlet, and I don't have a staff. And so this is something that I can use every time it runs out. And that is a master level spell, I believe, because yes, because it makes this here master animation. Pretty cool. And then if I come in here, you will see my fabricated boots, which increase magicka 20 points, circlet by 20 points, robes 75% faster, which is better than what I had. But I'm wondering if it will leave me naked when it wears off. So I'm going to favorite that. The circlet stacks with the hood, so I don't have to worry about favoriting the hood. And my foot wraps, I am not worried about that. There is no real reason other than immersion why I would need to worry about putting those on when my summoned foot wraps disappear. There should be a countdown bar in the upper right corner when I get out of the inventory. But it also has this fabricated staff of ice spikes. Does 25 points of frost damage to health and stamina. So equip that. Magic. So that's going to be in my right hand. In my left hand, I'm going to want Flame Touch. Now I feel much more like a powerful wizard. And because it's not a bound weapon, if I sheath it, the staff doesn't go away. God, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Just kind of makes you wish you existed here, doesn't it? Alright, So I'm going to save here because I have a mod on that creates what are known as Draugr patrols. I see a wolf up there. And because this is a Staff of Ice Spikes, ranged attacks are always a little bit wonky in third person. I don't know why. But the wolf is somewhere up here. There it is. Ooh. Not bad for a summoned staff, huh? Now, the thing about the Draugr is I've encountered them as far as halfway to Whiterun, depending on what time of night it was. So, they will leave Bleak Falls Barrow, they will wander down this path. If they pass the bandit tower, they will kill every bandit in the tower. If they come out through Bleak Falls Barrow and the bandits up there are not dead, they will kill the bandits that are up there. So it's kind of interesting the way that they interact with the world and annihilate the people who normally you would be fighting when you come through here. The bandits up here appear to be intact. So in that case, I'm going to crouch, because you should be able to sneak attack with spells. Ooh. And he knows where I am. Okay. So, loot stuff. I'm just... Oh, there we go. Right leg. So I got one of the bones I need to go to a bone altar. I will equip that cape instead of the one that I have. 3 pieces of body. I'll take the greatsword for now. There will most likely be another person coming out of here because there are 3 bandits, and unfortunately it is really dark. Coin purse. So on that note, I might want to sneak. Just because it's so dark. I do have a mod on that adds a glow around the moon, so like if there are clouds up there, the clouds in front of the moon will glow. Didn't like that, did ya? And that is why you like the fire hand spell. How fast that casts. Now I do kind of wish that Mage's focus. So if I instead of equipping, if I hold shift, I can use and learn Mage's focus. That is definitely one that I want because it increases my magicka regen. And I can barely see in here. I can always come back and loot it during the daytime, but there is a chest up here that I want. This is not the one that has the table, because the chest might have something that'll help me with the Draugr, help me with fortify heavy armor. 50 septims will help. I do have a mod on that changes gold into septims because that is the currency of Tamriel. Even at this point where the Empire has kind of been taken over by the Thalmor. Okay, so... it doesn't appear that my summon has worn off, but my staff seems to have disappeared. And I'm naked. So, go to spells, prepare adventure. Because I'm definitely not going to want to fight the Draugr if they are not past here. I'm definitely not going to want to fight the Draugr in, naked, no staff. And that should give me, I really feel like a wizard right now. For the first time in a long time, my character actually feels like a wizard. Bleak Falls Barrow has been found, and it looks like... oh, that looks like it might be a bandit. And it looks like they might be under attack. No, that is a Draugr. I can tell from the way it's moving. Okay, this is a electric staff. Oh god, he is not happy. If I had not sold that to buy this spell, I would not be able to take them on. Oh, it looks like it might not even be electric, it might be Rift Bolt, which... Ooh. This is why I suck as a melee character. I'm doing this poorly. Oh, right, that spell. I should have saved. Please tell me the last time I saved was not, way back in Riverwood. It was probably in it was probably in Whiterun, traveling to Riverwood. That was probably it. Well, this is a surprisingly long load screen. Ah, no, I quick saved right before going up. Good. Which also means it is 10 p.m. I don't know why, like I was saying, it's weird how the ranged attacks don't go where your crosshairs, like I might point at this wolf and it might shoot above the wolf. It might shoot beneath the wolf. It might shoot to the right of the wolf. It's definitely not something like, if I were to aim up there at that window, see, it went all the way above the castle. That is not accurate. If there was a mod that could correct third-person aim, I would be ecstatic, because I would much rather use a bow or a staff or a spell in third-person view than zoom in, do my archery, zoom out, do my melee. You know, it's just so much nicer to do it from third person accurately. Unfortunately, I have absolutely no scripting ability, and as I said, I have a full-time job, so as much as I would love to be able to do something like that, it's just not in my repertoire. Alright. 2 down. Okay, right. Equip that. He did not give me 3 pieces of bone that time. She gave me a skull and a left arm, so I'm down 1, or I'm down 1 piece of equipment compared to last time I came through. I definitely want to come up here and get the Mage's Focus spell, and this time before fighting the Draugr, I will actually want to use it. Zap! Ooh. Now, I do hope the next one does give me that same ability as I had last time, because if it is Rift Bolt throws them backwards when it hits them. It doesn't just hurt them, which is what makes it so hard for them to come after you. And I forgot to use it from the screen, so I have to scroll down from all these. Definitely want to favorite Mage's Focus. It is just like the one that gives me the equipment. It is a master level spell. It does not seem to do much in the way of experience for restoration. It costs a lot of magicka, and it takes a little while to cast, so it's not something that you want to use to skill up your restoration. I mean, it might be faster than jumping in a forge for a couple hours, but it's definitely not something you want to use as your primary skill up method. So, Mage's Focus. Oh, I didn't fully utilize it. Like I said, it takes a little while to cast. And it'll have a secondary glow. There we go. And now, I regenerate magicka even faster. Oh. Prepare for adventure. There we go. I like these master level spells. Now what I'm curious about is, can I favorite these and have them equipable from the favorite menu if I just cast it? Staff of Flames. Oh goody. It's a close range one. So I have Flame Touch, which is good. Right now I kind of wish I had the Bone Spirit, I think is what it was called. The one that homes in really slowly and pretty much annihilates undead, because Draugr patrols are undead. I also really hope that this Staff of Flames does not have really small amounts of charge, because I have my doubts that a Flames spell will be effective enough at annihilating Draugr. Oh yeah, look at it go. So not effective. Hoo-hoo. Why wait? Hit the F9 key. So I may want to cast that spell again and see if I can get a new staff. I didn't remember seeing the little green flash. Flame waves. Alright, let's try that one. Oh, let's see. Nope. So the items that you get, these fabricated equipment, they do not do any better. Or they cannot be favorited. Oh god, that's a lot of Draugr. It is a touch spell. Wow. So it looks like I pretty much need to get out of the way. Like, sneak, go this way, and they're starting to travel towards me. This does not look good from me. It's definitely not something that is easy to take on at low levels or with poor skills. It's something that you pretty much have to be like level 15 or 30 or using OP gear. You definitely don't want to be sneaking at full speed. Unless you have Muffle. If I was muffled, it wouldn't make a difference. But I don't have Muffle. Now, where is the patrol? I wish I could see it without them being a threat. Okay, there they are. It's kind of silly how I glow because of my fire spell and I'm not visible to them because they can't hear me. Like, there's a light climbing the hillside over here and it doesn't matter. There they go. They don't go down to Riverwood, they don't fight Castle Draco inhabitants, they just clear out the bandits, and then they head off on their own towards Whiterun, usually get killed by Imperials or Thalmor, or possibly the sun, if the sun is damaging to them. But if they are out and you didn't kill the bandits, you will come up here and find the bandits dead. And you might find Draugr arrows, iron arrows. Aw, man, they're dead and they didn't give me any skeleton pieces. Now, because you need 11 skeleton pieces, 11 bone pieces to go to a bone altar, you can end up carrying a lot of bones before you can actually create a skeleton. I wish that there was a perk in there at the 90 to 100 skill range that would new book. I wish there was a perk in there at the 90 to 100 conjuration range that would make the duration of those skeletons permanent, because you can choose to destroy them. So if you chose to destroy one, you could then recreate it as a skeleton mage or whatever, but until then they're basically an essential follower. The enemies can knock them down, but then they reform and they get back up. Since it did take 20 minutes to get up here, and this spell's about over, I am going to end this video here, do at least the first section of Bleak Falls Barrow, if not both sections, in the next video, and then see where we go from there. So if you've been enjoying it, continue tagging along, and feel free to make some comments down below, although I will probably be uploading these long after I have recorded them, because I will probably be recording them until I go to bed, and then I will have work the following day, and I might not upload them for a couple days to a week, if that. So feel free to leave comments. Let me know what you liked, didn't like about the video, the mods. I know I tend to ramble. I will not be standing here watching vanilla cutscenes and vanilla conversations. Possibly something in a mod that I haven't seen before. Like, I have gotten Ambriel, the follower, on my side before, but I have never gone any farther than taking her to the Temple of Talos. So if I get that far, it's all new for me. I probably won't be talking over it. There goes my gear. I will prepare the adventure spell, so it is ready, and then I will end the video here. See me in the next one. See you in the next one. Hope you enjoy, and have a good day.